Hey there, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we have an exciting video because it is the update to my project pan, and let me tell you, it is an exciting one. I can't wait to show you my progress, and you know, we'll be rolling a few things in. So if this is something that interests you, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to do this in the order as I would, you know, put it on my face, because if you haven't seen, I really suggest you to look at the first video that I had done, the introduction to this project. I have a full face project pan, so basically my work makeup are the products that are in my project pan. So you know, I am using them consistently. I can see progress, like I can really see it. But the first thing that I apply on my face is primer, and the primer that I had was the Avantvous Pro Collagen Pro Perfecting Primer Touche Eclat, and it is completely empty. Yeah, it was pretty much halfway, like it was hard to see the progress on it, so I don't really have a close-up, but it's absolutely empty. Nothing is coming out, which is great. So I'll show you the things that I'll be replacing it with at the end of the video, so I'll keep you kind of a little bit on your toes. But yeah, primer done. And the foundation that I had was the Lumen Instant Glow Fresh Skin Tint, and this is what it looks like, and completely done. This was pretty much full when I started this project, and it was basically just a skin tint, which, you know, I guess I'm okay with wearing a skin tint to work because I need something very fast to, you know, apply, and something that, you know, kind of would fade gracefully throughout the day, and this did it. Unfortunately, I won't be repurchasing it because skin tints are not my foundations of choice. I do like a good medium coverage foundation, and this was just not it, but I'm glad that it is out of my collection and that, you know, I've used it up. Next up is concealer, and at first I had the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer, and I actually used it up about 3 weeks into the project. Fully done, fully completed, nothing comes out of this guy. This was an okay concealer, full coverage, which I really liked, especially for my under eye circles, but it's not something that I would repurchase. So yeah, I'm glad it's on its way out. And then next up is my powder, and the powder that I had was the Effect Transparent Loose Powder, and I actually didn't have it with me when I was doing the introduction to this project, but I did mark it at work the next day. This is the line that I started with, and you know, I'm getting there slowly but surely. It's probably gonna take me until the end of this project to finish this powder off, which, you know, I'm okay with. I don't use a lot. I usually use it to set my under eyes and probably like my T-zone, because, you know, I get oily in those areas. But yeah, it's not a bad product, not my favorite, but you know, it does the job, and I'm super happy with my progress actually on this little guy. Next up are brows, and the product that I decided to put in my project pan is the Catrice Brow Color Semi-Permanent Brow Mascara. Unfortunately, this is not a transparent packaging, so you know, I'm not able to see how much product I still have left, and you're not going to be able to see, unfortunately. And even if I look inside the product, I can't see because the stopper is just not showing anything. But whenever I take it out of the packaging, the brush is still fairly saturated with product, so I can only assume that there's still a lot of product left in this guy. This is probably going to be another product that I'm going to be using until the end of the project, which is fine because this is a really good brow mascara. It gives a nice color to my brows, not too dark, not too light, and it just keeps my brows in place for, you know, the whole day, which is what I'm looking for in a brow mascara. And another exciting update, for my bronzer I chose this MUA Bronze and Sculpt Contour Kit. So I was only using the bronzer because my highlighter actually shattered before I even introduced it in the project. But there is pan, and I'm so happy. This was such a hard pressed product. Like, there was no kickback. You just swirl your brush in, no kickback at all. You would apply it on your face and it will look flawless. It is a really nice bronzer, but it was so hard pressed, and I think the pan itself, like the product inside the pan, is fairly deep, so you know, it did take a while for me to hit pan, but it's there and I am so happy. So that means I'm going to be rolling in another product. I will probably come back to this bronzer eventually, but you know, I just need a little break, maybe, you know, try something different. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. Not an exciting update for my blush. I have the Catrice Light and Shadow Contouring Blush in the shade Bronze Me Up Scotty, and I think this guy is discontinued, but unfortunately there isn't much progress there. There is a bit of a dip there. I can see pan happening fairly soon, but maybe by next update there will be pan. I'm kind of hoping, but yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up because I knew this was a long haul kind of product that it's gonna just take ages to hit pan on, which, you know, I'm okay with because this is a lovely blush color that just suits, that just goes well with anything, to be honest. It's a bit more of a dry formula, which is okay again because it only costs $4.50, so it's super cheap, but the payoff, the pigmentation on the cheeks is really good as well. So yeah, not an exciting progress in this guy, but you know, it's still going strong. Next up is a highlighter, and again, not a very exciting update here, but I have the Estate Dew Me highlight in the shade Lit Me. No pan, no pan, unfortunately. But yeah, the dip, I mean, it's a big product, so the dome has definitely succeeded. It's flattened out a lot, which is great. So again, you know, I can see pan happening fairly soon, probably by next update, but this was another long haul product as you might say, but yeah, it's a lovely color. It's kind of goldish champagne kind of shade. It kind of looks more golden on the face, but you know, that doesn't really bother me. It's fine. It's a nice soft kind of highlight, and you know, it gives a very lovely glow. Okay, and next up is mascara. I had the lovely curling pump of mascara. It's completely gone. It's so dry, like it just wouldn't really go on my eyes. I had to actually put some setting spray into it so that it would be more liquidy, you know, to keep it going until the end of this quarter, so you know that it would kind of work until this update. But yeah, completely gone, which is actually great. So like, I'm looking at my notes and there's actually 5 products that I used up or hit pan on, which is, I'm so happy, which is great. But the mascara that I'm putting in looks very similar because it's virtually the same. This is the Miss Sporty Studio Lash 3D Volumythic Mascara. Has the same kind of wand. This is definitely on its last leg as well. Probably would last me the 3 months, which is great. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep using this until, you know, it's no longer good. But yeah, that's what I like to do with my mascaras. I only have one open at home and one at work, you know, so that then I don't waste them. But yeah, new mascara as well. And time for the last product, and it is this Maybelline Color Drama Intense Lip paint. Now unfortunately it's very hard to see any progress with it. However, if I, you know, kind of squish down the packaging like that, from my last marking, I can actually see a lot of progress, which is great. So what I'm going to do is, whenever I find a marker, I'm going to mark it at the line break so that, you know, I can see some progress. This is gonna take forever to finish, and I mean there's 6.4 mils of product and I only have one lips, so it's gonna take a while, I know that. But yeah, it's a lovely color. Like, it's a kind of warm, kind of mauvey shade. It looks like this. It's a very shiny kind of product, and it does last on the lips a long time, even though it's glossy, and you know, even though you might kind of eat it throughout the day, you can still reapply it with ease, which is great. Hence why I think I've made so much progress on this, because, you know, after coffee, after lunch, I would just go in straight away and apply this little guy, you know, just to kind of get some more use out of it. So yeah, this is still staying in the project. It's gonna stay here until I just finish it. But yeah, that completes this update. I'm very happy with this. Like, you know, I gave myself some products that, you know, I know were kind of give me products, but yeah, some of them are still going strong, and you know, I'm kind of happy to see in 3 months time what progress I still make. But it is time to introduce you to the new products. So for primer, I'm rolling in this Fix and Rouge Soft Focus Pore Perfecting HD primer. It is just a straight up matte primer, which is great. I would probably only use it really on my T-zone and maybe here at the sides of my nose, because I get oily there, but this is pretty much full. So yeah, I'm challenging myself this time, because the other one, the Avant primer, was kind of halfway done, you know, but this, like, I've received it in one of my boxes not that long ago, and you know, I had it in one of my Shop My Stashes, so I used it a little bit. There's still so much product left in this guy, so yeah, that's gonna be a challenge, but I'm up for it. Next up was foundation, because I used that up, and this time around I'm putting in my Colourpop No Filter Stick Foundation, and I have my one in the shade Light 40N. Now, I had been using this for a while now. I actually brought it with me to Poland because it's so handy to have a stick foundation with you, because it doesn't count as a liquid, so you don't have to put it in your liquids bag. But I had it for a while, so I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna go bad eventually, so you know, I just want to use it up. But I'm pretty sure there isn't going to be a problem, because that's another give me product really, because this will probably be done maybe within a month, which is great, because then I can go on to a new foundation, you know, kind of off camera. But yeah, that's that. Not much left, and you know, I'm pretty sure we'll be done with it by the next update. For concealer, I'll be rolling in my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I have my one in the shade 15. This is a nice concealer. However, myself personally, I prefer the Instant Anti-Age Razor Concealer, because it's a little bit more full coverage. However, for work, I feel like this is going to be fine. Unfortunately, I'm going to do a close-up. However, it's going to be very hard to see where I'm at, unfortunately, because this product is all mixed up and it still hasn't gone down fully to the bottom. So by tomorrow morning, I'm going to have a marking for me to know. However, more or less, you'll be able to see. Now, that's another give me product. There is maybe about a quarter of it left, which is great. I've had this for ages as well, and I just want to use it up so that it doesn't go bad, you know. I want to use my products, just use them up, replace them with the new things, so you know, they just don't go bad. And you know, it's definitely going to help my makeup inventory, which is coming up in 3 months or something like that, which, you know, I've bought some things, so I'm not sure how if I'm going to meet my goals, but hopefully I will. But yeah, Fit Me Maybelline Concealer is going to be the next concealer I'm going to be panning. Okay, and finally, to replace my MUA bronzer, I decided to go a little crazy this time. I'm putting in a cream bronzer, and this is the Laritzy Aloha contour stick, probably that's what it's called. Now this is a very hard product to pan because I had it in a Shop My Stash for a month and I've barely made a dent in it. Now as you can see, you think that there isn't a lot of product here, however there is, because you only need a teeny tiny little bit, you know, because it's so pigmented. So I'm gonna mark it on a sheet of paper, and my goal by my next update is to use half of it. You know, it's not kind of use it up, because I know I'll just get bored of it, but if I use half of what I already have here, I'm going to be very happy. So yeah, I hope I can do it. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this update. It's a very exciting update for me, at least, because, you know, overall I used up 5 products from my collection, and you know, it's exciting to see that I can work through products no problem if I just put my mind to it. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.